Hey guys, welcome to episode number 8 of the video podcast Me and My Dog and Some Yarn. Today is December 10th, 2013, and my name is Kim. I'm your host. I'm also known as Black Horse on Ravelry, and I have a brand new Instagram account. My name over there is Black Horse Knitter, and I'm very new. I've just posted a few pictures. And so yeah, you can go check me out there. And I haven't seen you guys in over 2.5 weeks. Well, right at 2.5 weeks. Last time I recorded was the weekend before Thanksgiving. And since then, I have gone, well, we've had Thanksgiving, which was quiet. The kids were out of town because they're coming in for Christmas. And so, we went out to dinner for Thanksgiving. That's the first time we've been out to dinner on Thanksgiving ever. But, yeah, we went to Luby's. It was pretty good. The good thing is I didn't have any leftovers around the house. I didn't have to clean up dishes. And we went with my parents, and it was nice and quiet. But one of the main reasons we did that is because we flew out Friday, the very next day, to go to New York City. I finally got to go to New York City. It's been years since I've first thought about wanting to go, and yeah, my husband bought me tickets last, I guess, July, and told me he was taking me for my birthday, which was the 29th, so we went out on Friday, and yeah, when I graduated from college, the recruiters were at U of H for Waldorf Astoria in New York City, and I wanted to work there, and I had really set my heart to it. I was going to do it, and then I got to thinking that I don't know anybody in New York, and I'm not used to cold weather, and I decided against it. I stayed here in Houston and got a job, but yeah, so I finally made it to New York City, and we flew out on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, which was my birthday, and we went to check into the hotel, and it was still a little bit early, so they held our bags. We went down to, we went to the deli. We went to the deli first. I had my first New York deli sandwich. It was a grilled chicken sandwich with some roasted red peppers and mozzarella cheese, and it was delicious. And then after that, we went to, we went back to the hotel. We checked in, and then, let's see, what did we do? Oh, I wanted to eat at Patsy's. The famous Patsy's that Frank Sinatra used to eat at and made famous. So we decided to walk. We stayed on 28th Street, and Patsy's, I believe, is on 57th or 58th. We started walking towards Times Square. It was extremely crowded, and I don't know if it was because it was Thanksgiving weekend. Got cat hairs up my nose, sorry. I don't know if it was because it was Thanksgiving weekend or if it was just crowded, but we went and saw Times Square, and then we went to see the Macy's. We have Macy's in Houston. I almost never go to Macy's, but I had to see the window displays, and they were amazing. After that, we walked over to Radio City Music Hall, and then to Rockefeller Center. I was gonna skate. I chickened out because I was afraid I would break something and then ruin my whole trip, so I didn't ice skate. But I got to see the tree. It was decorated, but it was not lit. They did not light it until the Wednesday after we left. After that, we saw the light show on the side of the Saks Fifth Avenue. And then we went into Saks Fifth Avenue just to check it out. After that, we walked to Patsy's, and when I got there, I was kind of tired. My feet were hurting really bad, to be honest, but it was delicious. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I kind of thought that it probably wouldn't be as great as I had made it out to be in my mind, but I wasn't disappointed at all. It was delicious. I had the cannelloni with meat sauce, and then I almost never ordered dessert, but it was my birthday, so the man brought over the dessert tray or the dessert cart, and I ordered the cannoli cake and shared it with my husband, and it was delicious. Then I hailed my first cab, and we went back to the hotel. And the next morning we got up early, and we went to we caught my first subway ride down to Battery Park, and there we saw we went over to Liberty Island and Ellis Island and took a bunch of pictures, and we found my maiden name and my husband's name on the wall, which was really, really cool to see. It's just to know that your ancestors came over and what they must have felt like to see the Statue of Liberty at a distance and then pull up to Ellis Island. I mean, it was just really cool. And then after that, we went to the hotel and we dropped off all of our souvenirs and got ready for the evening. And then we went to Little Italy again. We ate at Little Italy every single night. But we went back and we ate at Lombardi's, the famous Italian pizzeria. I believe it was the first restaurant that sold pizza in the United States, if I'm not mistaken. My husband was laughing at me because as we cut through the kitchen, I had to stop and take a picture of the ovens. It was really cool. It was so much fun. After that, we walked around Little Italy, and then we caught a cab back to the hotel. On Sunday, we got up early, and we went to down in Lower Manhattan, and we saw Trinity Church. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that church. It was in the movie National Treasure. And anyways, that was really pretty. We also saw, I think it was St. Paul's. And then we went to the 9/11 Memorial. And I had wanted to go there. And Vincent told me he didn't want to go. And I thought he was just being, silly. And then he would go with me. But when we got down there, he said he got nauseated. And I think he was thinking about all the people who lost their lives there. And it was very emotional. Yeah, I didn't cry when I was there. I got choked up like I am now. But anyways, after that, we went to, here we go. We went to Little Italy. Surprise, surprise. And yeah, we went there, and we had lunch at Ferrara's. They make the famous Tyrone, and we had a sandwich, and it was delicious. And we had some gelato, and that was good too. And then after that, we went back to the hotel, I think. Yeah, I think we did. We went back to the hotel, and then later that evening, we went back to Little Italy, and we ate at Pisano's. It was very, very good. It was exactly how I would decorate an Italian restaurant if I should have one. You had Chianti bottles hanging from the ceiling, twinkle lights, ivy, white cloth tablecloths. And the food was amazing. I had the chicken tetrazzini. Not quite as good as Patsy's, but very, very, very good. Definitely eat there again. My husband had, I don't remember what he had, but it was really good. He gave me a bite. After that, we walked around. I stopped at a little store called Christmas in Italy, and I bought me a pizza ornament to hang on my kitchen tree because I hang all kinds of ornaments related to food and cooking on my kitchen tree. And then, yeah, we walked around for a little bit longer, went back to the hotel. The next morning, we had a shuttle to LaGuardia Airport. No, not LaGuardia. Newark. Flew out of Newark back to Houston, and yeah, we were tired when we got back. We almost needed a vacation from our vacation. But it was fun. I would do it again in a heartbeat. It was the best vacation I'd ever had, the best birthday I'd ever had. I'm definitely going back. Yeah. I don't know why Vince didn't want to go. He said it was really dirty and that I wouldn't like it, and he had been there before and he had no interest in going, but I finally kind of talked him into it, and we went, and I think he had a really good time. In fact, a few days after we were back in town, our daughter Tori, called and said that she had won tickets for the NBC Today Show. I think I said that right. It's the show that comes on Sundays before the football game. I don't like football, so I don't really know. I mean, I've seen it just walking through the living room. But Vince was really excited. She had won tickets for 2, and so she had told Vince that if she won, she would give him the other ticket. So he turned around and flew back up there the following weekend, which was this past weekend. And they went and did that. He got all kinds of autographs, and yeah, they had a good time. It snowed while they were there. Did not snow at all when we were there, but that was okay. It was cold while we were there, and that was fun because I got to wear all my knitted hats and scarves. And yeah, I don't get to wear them here in Houston, so it was fun. So that was my busy week. Last weekend while Vince was out of town, I did some cleaning. I got the Christmas tree up in here. That's Tori's Christmas tree. It's decorated for Auburn, blue and orange, because she will be staying in this room. And then the box over there is in the Tiny Owl group. That is my TOK Miss package that my swap partner sent me, and I get to open it, I believe, on the 14th. I've got to check and see, but it's sitting under there and tempting me. I want to open it up so bad and see what's in there. But anyways, I got Vincent's tree up. His is Texas Tech, and I got his room all clean. I had put stuff in there from my closet, cleaning it out, and I finally got that finished. So we're getting ready for Christmas. My tree is not up in the living room yet because we might be getting carpet this weekend. And the tree for the kitchen is sitting in the living room with all the boxes. So the rest of my house is kind of a mess, but the bedrooms and the bathrooms are all clean. So I guess it's half done. Anyways, let's get started. Let's see. I have a prize to give away. It is the Chiagu knitting needles. They are a size 0, 9-inch circulars. And I am going to go into the thread. I just closed it before I started filming. And I'm going to go see how many people we have. Okay, we had 25 posts, but mine is the first one. So I will get on my phone here and go to the random number generator. And let's see, we'll put in 2 to 25. 2 to 25. And we will hit a random number. And it gives me number 25. So 25 is DCAT. Die-cat. D-I-C-A-T. Yes, it's Die, because her name is Diana, and she is from Lincoln, Nebraska. So congratulations, Diana. You are the winner of these needles. So if you will please send me a personal message through Ravelry, give me your address, I will get those in the mail to you. So yeah, that's exciting. I have another prize to give out. This one is, whoa, dropping all my stuff here, sorry. Well, everything is sliding away. Get that up here. Okay, the next prize is a bag that I ordered from Ravelry. It's one of their echo bags. And this one, there's the label. And it is, I don't remember which one this is. This is called Fox, I guess. Color Choice Fox. I don't know if that's the name of it or not, but I thought it was super cute. So I started to order one for myself, and then I thought, you know what, that'd be a great prize to give out on my podcast. So I ordered two. So one for you, one for me. So I will open up a thread when I finish this video, and you guys can tell me what project you guys are working on now that would fit in this bag. And I will draw the number next time I record, which is probably going to be this Sunday. At least that's what I'm hoping. Alright, so works in progress. I have two, well, I have a bunch, but I have two that I'm working on now. Where is it? Okay, the first one is in my little fox bag, right, which I sell on Etsy if you want to check it out. My shop name is Black Horse Fashions, and that's my sock bag, but it has a hat inside. This is going to be a Koolhaas hat. I think it's Jared Flood is the designer. I hope I didn't get that wrong. But the yarn I'm using is, I believe it's Cascade 220 and the superwash wool, and I think this colorway is chestnut. I have misplaced the label. I'm sure it will turn up somewhere. But this hat is going to be for Ryan for a Christmas present. Ryan is Tori's boyfriend. And so that's Christmas gift I'm working on. And then I'm working on the Monster Cowl. I believe the lady who designed this, her name is Julia. I don't know. But if you go on Ravelry and look up Monster Cowl, you will see this has become, it's a new pattern out, but it's becoming very popular. And I have knit probably halfway through, I'm guessing. It's really pretty. It's chevron. I'm going to have to block it, obviously. It's curling. And the only bad thing about this pattern that I can say so far is that I'm going to have to weave in all these ends. But that's okay. It's really cute. This one is a gift for Koolhaas, which is my son Vincent's girlfriend. And I think she will like this. Her family crochets. And she crochets, I believe. Probably not a lot because she's in college and she probably doesn't have that much time. But, yeah, so I think she will like this. I think she will appreciate the fact that it's handmade. At least I hope she will. And that's for her. It's made out of Knit Picks, Wool Avandi's Superwash, and this is red and almond and chocolate. And I'm having trouble with this thing, with my camera focusing. Well, you guys get the idea, right? Okay. So those are the 2 projects I'm working on right now. After this, I want to make at least one more gift. I have something for Tori. I really wanted to make her something different. I wanted to make her one of these, like Koolhaas. If I have time, I will. I did order the yarn, so we'll see. And I wanted to make something for Cynthia, which is my stepkids, Tori and Vincent. That's their mother, and she'll be in town. They live in India. She probably doesn't need something really warm, but I'm going to make her something anyways, because I knitted her a blanket for her son, which is Tori and Vincent's half-brother, and she loved it. She was so impressed. She really appreciated the hand-knitted item, and I think she would love a scarf. So I'm going to knit one for her, and I already knitted her husband John a Koolhaas hat, which I believe I showed you last time I recorded. I did finish another Koolhaas hat. So my finished object for the week is this. This one is for Vincent. And there we go again with it not focusing. It is knit out of Cascade 220 superwash, just like this. It's got a really pretty stitch definition, and it's my hair, but I think it's really cute. Well, it's for boys too. I shouldn't use the word cute, should I? I think he will look very handsome in this, and he has a black jacket, so I think this will be really cute. I don't know where it got all this fuzz from. And hair, I think it's probably Loosey. Loosey Goosey probably laid on it when I wasn't looking. Bad cat. So that is all my finished objects. I haven't really done very much shopping as far as yarn is concerned, because I obviously don't need any more yarn, although that doesn't normally stop me. But I did, while I was in New York City, I found a yarn shop that was just a block away from where we were staying. I think we were on 27th Street, and this yarn shop, I believe, was on 28th, or either we were on 28th and this was on 29th, I don't remember. The name of the shop, I don't remember that either. I don't know. Let me see. Where did I lay it? Okay, right over here. Oops. She's falling off. The name of the shop is called School Products Yarn. School Products Yarn. And it is on 29th Street. So we must have been staying on 28th Street. It's at 135 West 29th Street, New York, New York. Zip code is 10001. The man who was in there, what is wrong with my mouth? His wife is the owner, and she is a knitwear designer. And I looked her up on Ravelry because she has some amazing designs, and her name is Berta. Berta. Not sure what her username is. If I find it, I guess I'm going to have to put some show notes up on the blog, because you guys might want to know. My husband really liked the hat that I showed you guys last week. I had knitted him a Christopher hat. It's all stockinette stitch, but it's double. It's reversible. So one side is solid, the other side is stripe, and he loved it. He wore it the whole time we were in New York. I do have some pictures of Instagram of him wearing it. And so he wanted a scarf, which I'm glad, because he's not normally very impressed with my knitting at all. I'll show him something and I'll go, look, isn't it looking good? And he goes, yeah, uh-huh. And that's about it. I mean, he's not impressed at all with my knitting. But he wanted a scarf, so he picked out this. It's cashmere, and it's a DK weight. There is no label on it. I took a picture of it. It was in a, I've got 3. It was in a bin and with no label. I guess this is their special dyed from the store. I don't know. But it was pretty. It was a good price. Well, you know what? The sign said from Italy, so it's cashmere from Italy. I don't know what the brand is, but it's really, really soft, and it's green. I can't know if you can tell, but it's green. It's got a little bit of black through it. It's just really, really pretty. And he picked it out, so I know he'll wear it. And then, of course, I couldn't leave without buying something for me. So I purchased this. And I thought it was really, really pretty. It's fingering weight. So I think I'm going to make a sockhead hat. I've been wanting to make that pattern for a while now. So this might be a sockhead hat. Can you guys see Dottie? She's itching. She's scratching her ear. Silly girl. That poor girl. She was sick. She's been to the vet. That was another thing that went on in the 2.5 weeks that I did not record. I picked her up from from PetSmart. That's where I take her to get her boarded. They have a Pets Hotel, and she likes it normally. She's getting old. I had to borrow my mom's car to take her because my car is too high. I drive an SUV. So, yeah, I had to borrow my mom's car to take her, and she didn't hop in real good when I went to pick her up. And I think she hurt her leg, and she was real sore the next day. And I thought, you know, she's probably just tired, you know. And then that night, she did not eat. Tuesday night, she did not eat at all, which worried me because she is all about food. I mean, she loves food. So she did not eat. So the next day, I took her to the vet. And the vet said that she didn't, well, I had looked in her mouth, and I thought I saw like her tooth was gone, or part of it was gone, and just looked really weird, and it was real red. So I told the vet, I think she has a bad tooth, or I think she lost a tooth or broke a tooth. So she looked all in there. She said, you know, I don't see anything. She said, I think maybe it's, you know, she's got stomach issues. And I said, well, maybe. And I told her about boarding her and everything. And anyway, she said she had some stomach issues because of stress. And she said it's very common in older dogs. So she gave me some medicine for her that she took 2 days in a row. And then she told me that I could buy this special food that aids in digestions. I bought that, and she seems to be much better now. But when I took her back from the vet, when I took her home, she kind of slipped when she got out of the car, and she hurt her hip again. And so I called the vet and told them, and they called her in some pain medicine. So she's been on pain medicine, and then they said after 10 days to call the vet back, and they're going to put her on an anti-inflammatory for her hips. So she's getting old. I hate that. I hate when animals get old. She's such a good girl. Anyways, so that's Dottie's story. So I told the lady, you know, that I didn't have anybody to come into the house to keep her, that's what I would prefer. And luckily, the lady, one of the girls at the vet, actually dog sits. And I've seen her in there 100 times, so I did not know she did that. So next time we go out of town, I'm going to have this lady come over and walk her and take care of her while I'm gone. So anyways, that'll be nice, because I always hate leaving Dottie. One time when we were moving Vincent into school, they called and said she wasn't eating. So that kind of ruins your trip when you're so far away from home, and then you find out your dog's not eating, or there's a problem with your dog. So yeah, she's my little baby, so I worry about her. So anyways, Cat is gonna come stay with her next time, so that'll be good. She'll like that too. Okay, so I guess we will go ahead and do the last segment of the podcast. Let's see if I can pull the plastic away so you guys can see this. This is Beehive for Babies, volume number 4. It is so cute. Look at that little outfit. This was printed in Canada, and I ordered it off the internet. I ordered it off of eBay. It was a very good price, and I had a baby gift to knit, so I ordered it. So I don't think I ended up knitting the gift out of this magazine. I am sorry. Lucy has the thinnest hair, and when I hold her, it just flies, even though I brush her, and I always have cat hair in my mouth after I hold her. But she's being needy because I've been at work all day. So anyways, this is Beehive for, oh, it's not for babies. It's for SPYarns, BAIRNS. I don't know if that's the brand of wool. It's Canadian. Maybe it's, if you guys know, you can tell me. Don't be too harsh with me. Anyways, this was printed in SPYarns. I still don't know. It was printed in, I'm not seeing a date. Not seeing a date. Well, it had to have been printed in the 40s or 50s, I'm assuming. Even though there is not a date. No date. Okay, so I will just show you. Super cute. Look. Sorry, not to make you guys sick. Look at that little jumper with the knitted feet. It's like kind of like feet pajamas. It's a feeted jumper, and then a wraparound sweater. So cute. Here's a blanket. And let's see. Here are more little sweaters and a little hat and some booties. Cute little baby. That's for 3 months. It's by sizes. I guess not everything. This one is also for 3 months, so it's not really sized. You would have to do some math if you wanted to adjust the size. There's an eyelet lace, cardigan and hat, and I love this one. This is so cute. Isn't that cute? I love it. It looks like it's well, it says popcorn border. That is so cute. And then this one. Is that not adorable? It's called the Quaker set. That one is for 6 months. I love these. I love this one right here. It looks like popcorn stitch also. And I believe that might be what is shown on the cover. See the cover? I think that's what the little baby on the cover has on. That is so cute. I just love that. I wish I had somebody to knit that for. And then here's a dress. And socks. And a little pair of soakers or shorts. And look at that hat. Can you guys see it's like a kitty hat. Looks like a cat with the 2 little points on each side. That is so cute. It's called the kitten bonnet. Is that not cute? I want to knit that. I don't have anybody to knit it for. Somebody needs to have a baby. Somebody around here needs to have a baby. And there's a little kitty cat cardigan. And a little cardigan with a hood. And here is another little hat. And then there are, oh, here's a shawl. It's a really, really pretty shawl. I like that. And here is another lace shawl. So cute. This had to be from the mid-40s to late 40s, I'm guessing. It was put out by Hatton Beehive, and the yarn that you would use for this would be fingering. It was Patton's Beehive Scotch fingering 2, 3, and 4 ply. And it says Patton's in Baldwin, Canada Limited, Toronto 19. So I believe this was a Canadian printed book, Beehive for SPYarns, Volume 4. It was 56 cents, book number 96. So super cute. I just need somebody in my family to have a baby so I can knit it for them. So anyways, the little baby that I knitted for actually ended up being a boy. And so there was not a whole lot in here for a boy that really caught my eye. So I made him a blanket, and I knitted it out of another vintage book, and it showed that you put satin around the edge, and that turned out to be the cutest baby blanket I'd ever made. So I think in the future, even if the pattern doesn't stay call for the satin, I'm going to put satin anyways, because it made it super cute, and it really made the gift. And anyways, so that is it. Yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys have a great week. I will see you next Sunday night, and I hope you guys starting to think about Christmas, and I hope that you don't run into too many rude people on the road, because I know they're out there. And anyways, have an awesome week, and don't forget to go into the thread in the Me and My Dog and Some Yarn group and sign up for this cute little Ravelry bag, and I will see you guys next Sunday. See you then. Take care.